I'm here at DS Rackland 3 talking to Chris Leiter's Lightburn from Fnatic, who've just finished third. Third place, disappointing, or are you happy with it for a first event?
Personally, I'm quite I'm enjoying it really, because it's top 3, it's a podium finish, but obviously it's not the Fnatic team. We've used a stand-in, so obviously we can have that in our favour. We've got sort of an excuse there, but I mean, ideally we were looking for the, personally, I go at every event trying to win it, and I know the other players feel exactly the same way. We always want to come in, do the best we can, and we know we're capable of coming first, so obviously that's what we like to do, and losing's never good.
Well, it must be a sort of step up, I guess, from where you were with Reason Gaming, which was a team that was packed full of talent but never seemed to finish high up enough in competitions. I mean, here you are, your first event together, and you've got third, so I mean, you must be personally pleased about that.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, it's Reason was sort of there. They were always about 4th, as you know, Reason Gaming, they were always 4th place, so third, one better, but still, I just think, yeah, I'm happy with it. Coming third, first event, sort of a mixed team. We've got four the core lineup from Fnatic. So far so good, we can only get better, I suppose.
And Rio was the stand-in. Have you got any kind of insight as to who might be filling that spot full time? Coyote kind of hinted that Lincoln might be coming back. Is that correct?
From what I know, that's correct, but basically with me joining Fnatic, what happened in Reason, I was basically organising the full team, whereas since I've joined Fnatic, I want to lay back a little bit, and I just want to play as a player. I don't really want to focus on the team. Obviously, if you ask my opinion what I think is such and such, do I want to play with these players, and I'm all up for it. I just want to play a card and have the best lineup possible with who wants to play, and whatever, basically, obviously the more core players the better, so if we can use Lincoln or Oryx or any other player we've always played with before, then that should be ideal.
How did you sort of get the opportunity to play in Fnatic? Because you've had quite a sharp rise suddenly. You were in Reason Gaming, which were a good team, which we've already talked about, that kind of flattered to deceive a little bit. Prior to that, you had a reputation, and that's why you got the shot in Reason. But to kind of go from Reason Gaming to Fnatic, and to have people like Stevie saying you're one of the best players, in the game, that's kind of a huge jump in a short space of time. How did you get that?
Basically just from over the years and all the different tournaments we've played together. Obviously I've played against Fnatic in so many events and gotten beat by them, and just we've won them on a few amount of times, but obviously them came off better, and just they've never really had a constant 5th, or they've always changed. They've had 3 main core members, but the other 2 members have constantly interchanged, and even then, even when I was playing in Reason, I would say, look, do you want to come trial? I considered it, but at the time I really thought we could rival them good enough at the time, but just basically I thought I'll stick at it, see what happens, and eventually got to the point where I didn't want to make more lineups again, and the see is what, because the new Diablo was quitting, so then I thought that's an ideal opportunity, because originally I played with them when Raz joined, and then they picked up Raz, and then a week later says Oryx might be quitting, or Link, I can't remember, but then basically everything just seemed to fit fine. Some of the Reason players were quitting. I thought, rather than rebuild, I can join a team, I can be a player, and I don't need to manage everything, and everyone's happy. And my contract just so it was all good.
All worked out nice.
Yeah.
So final question, what's next kind of on the agenda for Fnatic? What events are you looking at next, and what kind of targets have you set yourself?
Obviously targets will be top 3, but obviously with the team ideally we're looking to win it, but we'll be pleased with top 3. The only event that I pick off the top of my head is Game Mass Check in January. It's going to be cool, but that should be a really good event. I mean,
I hope it's better than the last one as well.
Yeah, so exactly, so I've heard, but I mean, they say it's cash in hand, but we won't know until we get there, obviously. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it, because I've never been to Croatia before, so even though it's going to be cool, it's still something different, it's something new, and something to look forward to.
Okay, well, thanks very much for the interview, and congratulations on third place. And I'm Richard Dr. Gonzo Lewis for Tech9.org. Stay tuned for more video content coming up on the site.